It's the 26th
I know.
February.
I know.
2014.
Okay, restart.
Okay, go.
Okay. Wait, what?
Go. We're still recording.
Stop the recording.
No, I'm not stopping. Go.
Stop.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Stop it.
No.
Can we do a little dance while we're...
Have you stopped it?
Yeah.
Liar.
This
Count
is
down
entertaining.
again.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, no. Have you stopped it?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Do an actual countdown this time.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
It's Wednesday, February the 26th, and you're listening to 16 Inputs, a podcast where we talk about video games. My name is Alan, and I'll be hosting today. Today's guests, we have Eric.
Hello.
John.
Hello.
And Brian. All right.
Okay.
First topic of today, Call of Duty Elite just down this Friday. What do you guys think about it?
First off, what the hell is it?
Remember back a couple years ago when Call of Duty was one of those games that sold pretty well. Activision decided to create this add-on.
When it was?
Yeah, Activision decided to create this add-on experience where you could pay like a subscription fee for additional multiplayer maps and more in-depth Call of Duty information.
Oh, you mean that thing that's shutting down?
Yeah, that's what the Call of Duty Elite was.
I thought it was actually just Call of Duty. I was kind of happy. Well.
Yeah. I guess there weren't enough people to justify it. Well, it's kind of a weird service, actually.
It came with Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little strange. I mean, why would you need to use that when everyone's going online with their own Call of Duty game that they've already ordered?
I don't know. I think they thought that this was a more value-added service that they could.
Well, this one gives you this one gives you more maps and everything, though. So you and your friends can actually compete more into it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
just make DLC. That's it. Just make DLC. None of this.
But that's like the only thing they do, right?
Yeah.
Then wouldn't they just use it all up?
And you also get like better like perks and gears and stuff though through it.
But it requires you and your friends to be on board too, is it?
Again, just make it all DLC.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess they wanted that subscription money. That's why.
Yeah.
You're already gonna be milking all the fans through millions of dollars with DLC anyway.
Problem that I think it shook them a little because when they released Call of Duty Ghosts, it came out like 3 weeks after GTA 5.
Yeah.
And and Ghosts didn't sell that well compared to like Black Ops 2.
I can see that.
Yeah, because it came right after GTA 5 and everyone's still playing GTA 5 and waiting for the online than wanting to play Call of Duty. Yeah. So I guess they're like, oh fuck, we're losing subscription numbers. Is this even justified? No, not really, because we don't have 2 million subscribers, and we have 10 million subscribers, but like 2 of them are only premium subscriptions. So I was like, oh,
So, in other words, crap.
Yeah. No, because they made it free later on. Like, what was it? And Black Ops 2, they decided to like make it free, so they still got influx of players, but like not many people are paying for the maps.
Yeah. Wait, for Call of Duty Elite?
Yeah.
Oh. So it's been free to play for a while then now.
Yeah, it's been free to play for a while.
Well,
free to play since last year. Last year, actually.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. But now they shut it down because they don't have enough retention rate, so they're like, oh man. But that's the same thing with MMOs though. MMOs go through that period too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Whereas like subscription based, come on, play this. After that, your friends leave and they're like, oh shit. Well, I guess we'll make it free to play and make up for items, I guess. And when people stop paying for the items too and just play free to play portion, you're like, you know what? We don't have enough money to host these servers anymore. Fuck it, let's close it.
Yeah, Korea is just riddled with that.
Yeah.
And yet somehow they're able to stay afloat.
I don't know how. I think it's like a spell.
Magic.
Anyway, speaking about free-to-play, according to a recent study, only 0.15% of mobile gamers bring 50% of revenue from mobile free-to-play games. 0.15%. That's less than 1% of mobile gamers.
The whole point of getting a free-to-play game is because you don't want to pay diddly for it.
Yeah. But still,
And
less than 1%.
And because of that, people keep trying to implement like even harsher like gameplay measures to enforce like, okay, the game is virtually impossible at this point, or it's going to take a hell of a long time for you to finish that research. So please just. You sure you don't want to shell out $20 for some premium currency to speed things up?
Yeah. No, the thing which I don't really like about free-to-play is that it frustrates you. It's made to frustrate you, so you'll pay them to not be frustrated. Yeah, I don't think that's. Yeah, I don't think that's a really good. That's a really good gameplay mechanic.
But obviously, it isn't working considering that only less than 1% is paying.
Yeah.
Which is kind of scary, actually.
That's why so many free to play games keep coming out with premium currency ish things like that, because it's like, oh crap, people aren't paying for this one. Okay, let's make out a new game. They'll go to it. We'll get some more buyers.
Well, here's the thing though: free to play can get more people on board, but this is for mobile, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm guessing that mobile has a huge market share full of children, and most of the time when children play on mobile devices, it's either A, on their parents' devices, or B, their own devices. If it's on A, they don't want to spend their parents' money because the parents will look at their bank account and be like, what the fuck? My kid just spent $60 on in-store coins? What the fuck, son? Then, go up to his room and like ground him for life. But then, if it's on their own devices, they don't even have a card on there to begin with. So, they go. So why the hell would they even want to buy?
Yeah, but
stuff?
Considering that those Google Play cards,
but
Apple Store cards are pretty cheap at 7-Eleven and stuff.
Yeah, but that requires you to like go to a 7-Eleven and stuff. And I'm pretty sure if you're living inside suburbia, you're gonna need to like drive there.
Ask your parents to drive.
Ask your parents to drive there and stuff.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah. Yeah, so of course they're not gonna, like go and spend that money because you're like, okay, I have pocket allowances money. Should I actually spend it on like buying those Google Play cards? Maybe. I mean, I remember we used to buy like friends of ours used to buy like wild cards and all that stuff. So, when they had money, but I don't think like the average American child will want to like go out and like spend it on Google Play cards just to play their games when they can actually like stop playing that game and go to a new game which is for free on the App Store.
And wait, you gotta pay to get the good stuff. Okay, go to the next one.
Go to the next game. See?
Yeah.
It's like, what's another game just like this, but only made better? Oh, it's this game. It's free too. All right.
Oh wait, you still gotta pay premium stuff for the good shit.
That's okay. I just play one of my friends are playing.
That's why they keep coming out so fast.
Yeah.
So do you guys see free to play as a viable business model in the future?
I don't think it's a viable business model.
No.
I think it only works in the beginning. Then like after like 6 months or so, then you'll start to see the thing.
So it doesn't have any longevity, but
no, it doesn't.
It's a great way to earn cash now and then move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
Free-to-play games have no longevity. Unless it's 100% free.
Wait, say that again? John?
Free-to-play games have zero longevity unless it's 100% free.
Well, think about it. It's like, okay, if like, how most MMOs, like, the Star Wars MMO, which BioWare made, is like, for the longest time, it was subscription based. Then people were like, oh no, I don't want to try that. No. I heard like just, like a bunch of like bugs on there and stuff. And like, why the hell should I pay a subscription fee just for them to like fix bugs. You know, fuck it, I'm not gonna play it. So after Bioware panic and they're like, oh fuck, we're losing revenue. You know what? Fuck it, let's make it free to play. And when they made it free to play, suddenly they have a huge influx of players. And people who've never played the Star Wars MMO before suddenly were like, hey, it's free to play. Okay, I could try it now and maybe buy some items just to see what it's like. So they all rushed in and start playing that MMO and start buying items and stuff. But after 2 months or so, they're like, it's just like every other MMO. Then they drop it. Yeah. So that's my point though. It's like it's good for like that first 2 months of new players, so you got a huge influx of like people buying in-store credits and stuff. But then once people played it out, then they realize what the whole thing is about. Then they're gonna stop playing it because why the hell would you want to play it?
Yeah. So I guess if you're gonna make a MMO or something like that, it's probably better to do a subscription base because first of all, you're already paying for it already, and you probably feel more obligated to play it because you're already paying for it every month.
About.
And then that's why I have a.
And also, it kind of encourages developers because it's like
There's
they
a constant
realize,
stream of cash coming in. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a constant stream of cash, and it's like they realize, oh crap, we got to keep these people sated every like 6 months or something. So like, okay, let's as soon as we release the game, let's start working on expansions because people are paying for this stuff every month, so we got to keep them happy.
Actually, it makes me wonder.
That's probably why WoW is. That's why WoW is still alive. They keep making expansions, keep adding new content, expanding the story, keeping their millions of fans happy.
Yeah.
Well, I was wondering, how the hell does Guild Wars 2 survive all this time? They don't have a subscription.
That one, it basically is kind of like a freemium sort of thing. Like you you pay for the original game, and then from that point on, it's basically free. But you can pay like for premium currency and stuff to get some things faster and such.
Huh. Yeah, because for a long time they were advertising, no subscription fee.
And some of the like things you can buy are pretty superficial. The cool thing about the game is that you can really customize yourself. Like let's say you equip a piece of armor, you can change the paint color on it, or you can use a special item that will keep the stats, but your physical model can be changed to look a certain way, like a different piece of armor. So you have a lot more visual customization, and there are costume packs you can buy with premium currency and such.
That reminds me. I have the art director of Guild Wars 2's contact card.
Name drop.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if you guys want it, but I'm not an illustrator, so.
There's probably more John's thing, man.
Yeah.
Take a look at that later.
Yeah, I'll send you after this. Okay, go on.
I can't make a good transition. So,
no segue.
Yeah. So, speaking about failed games, Sony will be shutting down 60% of their retail stores in the U.S. Yeah, terrible. Anyway, yeah. So, what do you guys think about that?
Okay.
Will I still be able to get Sony games online?
Yeah.
Probably I don't really care.
They're reducing their physical presence, so instead of Apple, where they're expanding a store every year.
Okay. When do you ever buy anything from a Sony store, Alan?
In Singapore?
Yeah.
I don't think I've
in
ever
America,
seen
bro. In America.
I don't think
Even in Singapore, like hardly anybody buy stuff.
I don't think I've seen a single Sony store.
Well, that's because, I don't know. I like the Sony store in Singapore because that's their flagship Singapore store, and they have like all the crazy latest Sony stuff on display, and you can take a look at it and play around with them. But in the U.S., there's like hardly any in the Bay Area, and I think the closest one is in L.A. But I think they're shutting that one down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
So, I don't know. Do you guys think physical store, like brick and mortar stores, actually have a future in part of Sony's portfolio?
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah, I mean Best Buy, hello, Walmart, and like Target and all that shit.
Yeah, Sony, like, you find Sony products everywhere. I mean, I don't think I've ever come across a Sony store in a really long time.
Hmm.
Forever, actually, not thinking about it. No, I've come across one. But, I don't know, it's sort of like an Apple store. You go into an Apple store just to see Apple products, but
Yeah.
if the hype isn't there, well, so there was a hype for Sony like 10 years back, but if the hype isn't there, then not many people will come on in.
Yeah.
Have you
And
guys seen the
Sony,
Samsung stores popping around the country?
oh yes, those are funny.
What do you guys think about that?
Don't
Especially
care.
in like Best Buys and stuff.
Yeah, I remember when Samsung started doing like a Best Buy deal. They had like a little kiosk in every Best Buy in America.
Yeah.
And they sort of kind of like jumped off of that.
Hmm. I actually like it when companies actually create their own retail stores, though.
Because
I don't think it'll last very long though, because they already have to compete with companies that's already been around for such a long time. Like, if you go say, I'm going to go to the electronics store, people will automatically say, are you going to Best Buy?
Yeah, but
So,
Best Buy is not as focused on certain products as the companies that make their own retail stores are. Like
yeah,
what Apple's doing, what Samsung's doing, and what Sony used to do back in the 90s.
yeah, I think so. It's because for Sony in particular, they're just getting so broad in all their products. I don't know. If they're getting as broad as I think they are, then they could probably open up a store just like Best Buy, where it's not as focused, but it's just like Sony products of every kind.
Well, I think the problem with Sony is that they're opening their stores in the wrong locations.
That
That's
too.
part of it, and I think that they don't focus on customer service like what Apple does.
Oh yeah,
So
you're right.
you don't have the um,
Kindness.
you don't have really have the desire to go in and get your Sony product serviced and come back to the Sony store.
Hmm.
That's just my impression.
There's also, well, I would think Samsung would do okay because their customer service is fairly well
Mm-hmm.
in Asia. In
Yeah.
America, it's like, but I don't know. I think they'll do okay, but it's still going to be tough for them.
Samsung?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, as long as their products are was it popular, then they'll do okay.
so far the
But
only thing
what?
I see is a Samsung Galaxy.
Yeah. But once those products start um to have less mind share among the populace, then I think they'll have a problem.
Yeah. Although I did find it funny that Samsung Galaxy the Galaxy phones were the number one competitors to the Apple iPhones, and Samsung's like, we don't really focus on smartphones.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like,
They make
they're not.
everything. They make everything from like washing machines to like light bulbs or something.
Yeah. They're like, we're not really trying in the smartphone department. I don't know how we're starting to beat the crap out of iPhones.
No, the reason why they're winning in the smartphone department is that because they buckshot. They like scattershot all of their ideas and see which one sticks.
And this one stuck very well, very, very well.
Yeah.
And also, when it comes to these smartphones, tablets, and everything, everyone waits for Apple to make something, and then they make their own version with minor improvements.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's exactly what Samsung did, and Apple sued the shit out of them. And then Samsung said, okay, you sued us. Now we're going to sell Samsung phones.
And then they countersued and it's still going on.
Yeah. It's actually kind of funny to watch.
Yeah. I don't know who owes money who now.
Yeah.
Everybody owes money to the lawyers.
Yeah.
Or the
The
government.
only winners.
Or the government.
Or the government, yeah.
Yeah.
The government and the lawyers.
Yeah.
They're the ones winning this case.
Anyways, let's go back on the topic for video games.
Yeah. So, PS4 launched in Japan recently.
Woo!
And
Yay!
it's sold over 300K in the 2 days of launch.
PS4 launched in Japan?
Yeah.
I thought it was already launched.
Nope. February 22nd. That was the launch
Yep.
date.
Yeah, pretty good.
How the hell did you get a PS4?
What?
How the hell did you guys get PS4? How the hell? Well, I know how you got the second PS4, but how did you get the first one?
We bought.
Waited in line.
So it launched in America before Japan.
Okay, no, okay. You want to hear the whole story again?
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
What was it? What class? Okay, I had lightning texturing, right? And after that, what was it? After that, I was feeling I was feeling a bit crappy because the teacher was like, "Oh, your lighting wasn't that good and everything." I was like, "You know what? Fuck you. I'm gonna buy a PS4. I'm gonna be happy."
Oh my god.
I was like, "It's launching tonight, and this is my last call of the day. And you said that my lighting and texturing suck. So you know what? Fuck you. I'm going to line up and I'm going to buy myself a PS4."
A hug would have probably sufficed, Brian.
But yeah. So okay. So after class, I went to GameStop and I ate lunch first. Obviously, I waited in line, and there was like 14 people waiting in line already. So I was like, whatever. So I just put my bag down. I sat there and I fell asleep. And after when I woke up, it was already 5 o'clock already. So I waited for another hour. And at 6 o'clock, they give you the tickets, right?
Yeah.
So after I took my tickets, I went back home and I fell asleep again. So I was like number 14 or 15, but I was like what? I was like whatever. It's gonna be after they were promising us Sony people will be coming and like the DJs and like people in costume will be coming, but I was like nah, I don't really care for that. I just want to get my PS4 when I come back at 12 anyway. But then I came back, I fell asleep. I woke up at 10. And after that, I came back to the line, and I reserved my spot. I went to my place. They gave us the raffle tickets at 6, so So then later at 11, they were naming out raffle tickets after they called my name. I was like, holy shit, I want a PS4. And after the Sony guy was like, dude, man, why you waiting in line? Come get your PS4. But I was like, but I bought a PS4. So that's how I ended up with 2 PS4s that night.
Lucky bastard. It's like just under $1,000 worth of hardware.
Basically, it's like from 6 to 10, I was at home sleeping. After that, I
That
came
must
back.
have made you feel really good then. You should thank your lighting texturing teacher for giving you like a shitty critique that made you go try to get a PS4. In turn, you get 2 PS4s out of it.
Basically.
You should go thank him now.
What did you do with the second one?
I gave it to Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, I thought about, I was like, you have a PS3 already. After, Eric's gonna get a PS3 anyway. If he does have a PS4, he's not gonna use it as much.
Yeah, there's not much games to begin with.
Yeah, after that, was it Arrow and Chris both have PS3s, and I was like, no, Paul doesn't have anything.
Yeah, Paul doesn't have
He's
anything
left
at all.
out.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you actually think about it, I was like, he doesn't have any console or anything because he sold his PS3 already and stuff. So I was like, why don't I just give it to Paul?
And his Dreamcast doesn't work.
Yeah.
His Dreamcast is at my place. It's underneath the shelf.
The other end of dust.
That's really sad, man. It's like, Paul, what major are you? Video game design? And you don't have any consoles? No.
No.
I was like sitting staring at him like, you need a hug, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got a computer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I gave it to Paul. So yeah.
Funny thing is, the best-selling game from the PS4 launch was Knack.
Nah. Wasn't that
Yeah.
game sort of meh?
Yeah, but it was bundled in, so it's,
It was
Yeah.
bundled in for Japan. It
Yeah.
wasn't bundled in for America. If it was bundled in for America, I'd be happier. But,
why?
Huh? What do you mean free game? Who couldn't say no to free game?
It'll be on Plus in a couple months, I guess. Yeah. So, Knack was the best-selling game, and let's see.
If Knack was bundled in, then I wouldn't really count that as the best selling
Well,
video
Sony
game.
says it was the best-selling game.
Eh,
Yeah, they're just inflating their numbers. That's why.
Yeah.
Because, since it's bundled in with the PS4, technically, it was sold.
That doesn't. Yeah, that counts, but that's like really cheap. That's cheating, man.
Yeah. That's how Wii Sports account is sold. Because it was bundled in with the Wii, and it sold over 100 million.
Oh, that's just effed up.
Because Nintendo's like, yeah, we sold over 100 million of Wii Sports. I was like, yeah, right. It's because you bundled it in. It came with every copy of the Wii. So technically, it wasn't sold. It was sold, but
Yeah.
Yeah, don't argue technicalities with lawyers or marketers.
yeah.
But another thing, though, the sales for the PS4 software in Japan hasn't been that well, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. Knack is the best-selling one. That's because it's bundled in, and then after that, the best-selling game after that was Yakuza Ishin, but it was only sold 82,000 compared to 300,000 of Knack.
Ryan, you really want a Yakuza game, don't you?
I would like a Yakuza game.
Actually,
I still
did they
have to play
come out
4.
with that? Did it come out with a Yakuza game, or it was like based in the Meiji era?
Yeah, that's Yakuza Ishin.
Yeah.
That's the one that sold 82K in Japan.
Oh, that just sounds like fun. Cause it's like old school Yakuza.
You actually get to use guns now and stuff.
Like, I'm gonna assume old guns, cause it's the Meiji era.
Oh, yeah, duh. Oh,
Yeah.
But
Blend rifles.
yeah.
Swords, I hope. You better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there actually death in the game?
Yeah.
There's always death in Yakuza games.
Well, in Yakuza game, there's always like that one murder, and then you beat the living shit out of an army of like minions, and you don't kill them, you just beat the shit out of them.
Then they was like, sorry, here you go. Here's 50,000 yen.
They're all bloody and puffed up.
It's like, hey, you bumped into me back there. I'm gonna call 5 guys and knock the shit out of you. Oh my god, please don't hurt us. You broke my leg and cracked my back on a freeway divider. Please, I'm sorry. Here's 1,000 yen.
Yeah.
1,000 yen is only like what is it? 1,000 yen is only like freaking $1 or something like that.
It's only like $10.
No, they come up with the most stupidest shit ever. It's like, hey, you, I don't like your shirt. I'm like, hey, you're smiling. I hate you.
And then you just beat them. And then you just beat them until the next week.
Yeah.
I just love that
over the top moves.
In Yakuza 3, you basically smash a poor man's nuts, like on a freeway divider or something like that.
Yeah.
And then you rip out people's like freaking lips with like a freaking pliers you can use as weapons. I was like, oh, it's worse than death.
Yeah. No, the pliers one is, they take between the flesh between your nose and they pull it out.
Oh yeah, it's like, oh, that guy won't be able to get a nose ring anymore.
Yeah. I was like, oh, wow.
Isn't that like
He only has one nostril now.
Yeah. Isn't that what?
Cartilage.
Nostril.
Cartilage.
Yeah.
Either way, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, someone's coming at a very sensitive part of your body with
Pliers.
mechanical hardware.
Yeah.
There will be pain. Lots of pain. It's like, it makes you wonder, what would happen if Yakuza was developed by Santa Monica, the guys who made God of War?
The dialogue would be better. Maybe. It might be graphically impressive, actually. But then I think it would be much more grittier and...
Actually, speaking of Santa Monica, what's their newest project? Because they basically finished.
No, okay, that's one of the news on my list. They canceled a project, and now there's massive layoffs at Santa Monica.
Not massive.
Well, there's still quite a bit of layoffs.
Well, every company goes through layoffs, though, but it depends on how much layoff. And I remember reading that it wasn't really that much, so. Yeah.
I want to see them start revisiting some of their older stuff, like like Connecticut was basically like their first game that used the engine they used for the first God of War. I
Yeah.
want to see them like go back to like a classic, fun arcade style racing game or something.
Hmm.
It's a
Wait, they
brand
made
new,
Connecticut?
like, yeah,
Oh,
that's where the God
Yeah.
of War engine came from. It's the Connecticut engine.
interesting.
Well, right now they're making the Order 1886 with Ready at Dawn.
Oh yeah, that Victorian era Monster Hunter game.
Yeah.
Oh,
Call of
that
Duty
should be
Monster
fun.
Hunter game.
And they're making Everybody's Gone to Rapture with the Chinese room.
What's
Who
that?
made Dear Esther? Which
Yeah.
is very good. Wait, is it made in the same vein of Dear Esther, where it's just one guy wandering around wondering what happened?
Yeah.
Okay, so Dear Esther is it's a Steam game that came out on Steam a couple years ago, and you're basically this guy who ended up on this island, and you just walk around and speak poetry all day.
What?
Yeah. Basically, he talks about he reads the letters he wrote to his girlfriend called Esther. So while exploring the island, he'll talk about for example, if he's on the beach, he'll talk about his time on the beach and how how much I say it? How he misses Esther while walking along the beach. So for example, he's walking along the beach, he'll say like, "Dear Esther, the thought of the ocean reminds me of the time, blah blah blah," stuff like that. And that's
Oh.
and throughout the whole game, you basically wander around, and he basically talks in poetry and his letters to Esther.
Is he
And
crazy?
then yeah, and at the very end, he kills himself.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's lovely.
Okay.
I don't know. I personally don't really like that game because you can't do anything other than walk.
And
I'll-
listen to pros.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, I want to go over there. No, you can't jump over this fence. Okay. I want to see this item. No, you can't pick it up. Okay. It's like, then what can I do? You can only walk. Help! I'm stuck between two rocks and a cliff. Well, screw you. You're stuck then. Because you can't jump.
Okay, reload your save
Yeah, that's basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and listen to poetry.
Yeah, and listen to pretentious poetry. I don't
That was their first game, though. But graphically,
Graphically
yeah.
was good, yeah.
yeah, graphically, Dear Esther is one of those games that you're impressed that it was made by an indie team.
So it's pretty but shit.
It's pretty, but the gameplay is very limited, and all you listen to is letters and poetry.
So then you use a pretty box, but the box is empty.
It's,
Well, if you like pretty environments and graphics, then it's not so empty.
no, it's basically walking and
Yeah.
listening, and that's it.
Kind of like your game, isn't it, Brian?
Well, my game has interaction. Yeah, God damn it. You have over 100 to 200 fruits to collect.
So how would you feel if someone plays your game and then plays Fruit Ninja right afterwards?
I wouldn't mind.
It's like, God, I spent all day collecting fruit. Now I'm gonna destroy it all.
Well,
over.
there's tons of different types of fruits though, so the player won't get bored.
Toss vegetables in. What if they're allergic to the fruits?
I thought about tossing vegetables, but I thought that might be a bit much because I was like, that might be a bit much.
Kumquat's close to a vegetable.
Kumquat is a
Well,
fruit.
what about instead of ordinary fruit? Like, come on, if I'm gonna be collecting fruit, at least make the fruit interesting.
Well,
Make
like
fruit up, man. Make fruit up.
dingo bears.
Sure, why the hell not?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because I was thinking about more like, what was it, where like Xenoblade, where you just run around and collect all that loot and stuff. So I was like, why just make it like Xenoblade, where you're like running around and collecting like all these items which you're never gonna use anyway.
Was that fun, Brian?
And maybe explore, it was fun.
Can you sell the stuff you collect to the shop for money?
There's no shop.
RPG with no shop?
It's not RPG.
Xenoblade is not an RPG.
No, wait, are you talking about my game or are you talking about Xenoblade?
Xenoblade.
Xenoblade is an RPG, yes, you can't sell your loot to the shops.
Yeah. Thank you. for answering. Instead of playing that RPG, my ass.
No, it's not. It's a 4-friend simulator.
God damn it.
What
Anyways,
were we talking? Oh yeah,
Dear Esther.
everybody got the rapture is basically the story is everybody's gone to the rapture and you're the only one left on Earth.
Great.
So it's kind of in a similar vein where you have to explore the world and figure out what happened.
you slowly go insane from loneliness.
Maybe, but I think it's PS4 timed exclusive. I think.
It's PS4 time exclusive, and it's based around 6 characters.
Oh, okay. So you're not the only one who's left on Earth, then. Okay.
That means there was only one sinner. That was you.
So basically, it's Dear Esther with 6 characters in the same world.
Oh, damn it. Do they all read poetry to each other?
If they do, you're probably gonna throw the game against the wall.
Well, Dear Esther's pretty graphics made up for it.
It's set inside Shropshire in England.
Shropshire, England.
Shropshire?
So the last sinner on Earth is an Englishman.
No, they're all English.
Well, of course.
So if you're taken by the rapture, that means you're not a sinner. You essentially went to heaven. And if you weren't taken by the rapture, you're a sinner.
I don't know. I'm gonna wait and see what they do first.
Are we still talking about the same game? I'm confused now.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Santa Monica's helping out on developing it. That's what. And let's see.
So is that Maga?
Yes.
I hope they don't make another God of War. Like, I'm serious. Like, I felt Ascension was good, but it felt a bit stretched out.
Yeah, it's like the God of War games were great. They were a lot of fun. Played them for hours, yada yada yada. But there's nothing left.
Unless
They've covered
unless they
prequels and everything. They don't need any more.
unless they get out of Greek history, because really,
Nah, there would be God of War then.
yeah, it would. God of War in Norse mythology, God of War in Egypt mythology, God of War in
Almost
India.
all of the gods in Norse mythology
Yeah,
were
like
gods.
what they intended to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then what would be Kratos' motivation? I mean, he's only angry at Zeus.
Yeah.
There is
Well,
no
then it would
Kratos.
just be a
Replace
different
the
guy.
goddamn Kratos. I hate Kratos. Replace Kratos. Like, make a Norse version of Kratos.
Yeah, they
And
basically
make him
have
like
to.
flowers or something. I don't know.
They basically have to. I mean,
Yeah.
it wouldn't really make sense because they've already established this complete Greek world for Kratos.
There would still be God of War though.
Yeah.
God of War without Kratos?
God of War, if it says a different mythology, yeah.
They'll tack on a subtitle.
Yeah, God of War. I don't know. Odin's Wrath.
Odin's Wrath.
No.
God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, actually, not bad.
What's the
that might-
Thor's for? I don't know. Oh yeah, Ragnarok is fine. Yeah.
Or
Is there
God
ever
of
going to
War.
be are they ever going to continue Darksiders? Because I
Darksiders.
haven't heard anything since 2.
Well, they got bought though.
By someone. THQ went under, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did. Company of Heroes.
Yeah. No, they made Darksiders 2. I remember people were like lining up for Darksiders 2, and they're like, "Oh yeah, they're definitely gonna make a Darksiders 3." I mean, it's THQ, man. Come on. After a couple months later, THQ went under. I was like,
Why are you laughing at THQ, you bastard?
let's see. Darksiders.
THQ.
What?
I like THQ.
Just because Company of Heroes.
Shut up.
Did you get 2?
No, because 2 kind of boring.
Nah,
What?
do you still like THQ?
I still like Company of Heroes. There's nothing wrong with killing Germans or Russians. Or Americans. Or, in my opinion, British.
Okay.
Anyways. I wish they played the French.
Okay.
I like the French.
Virtual Games went under Then after that, Crytek wanted to buy them up, but decided not to buy them because it wouldn't fit into the company's strategy. So Virtual Games got dispersed. However, Crytek made a new subsidiary known as Crytek USA, and it employed many of former Virtual Games staff.
Well, what happened to the Darksiders IP?
What?
What happened to Darksiders IP?
Is it in limbo?
Yeah, it's in limbo.
Ah, damn.
It's
Actually, what am I saying? I never played the games.
Yeah, I've never played the games too.
I played the first one. I was bored to tears.
Hmm.
But I'm just
I heard the
interested to
second
see
one.
if they could fix the problem they started with
I
by
thought about
changing two of the four horsemen.
I thought about getting Darksiders 2, but it's still $50, which I'm like, what? Why?
I
I
have
mean,
it.
yeah, I heard good things about the second
Yeah,
one.
I heard good things about it too. And from what I've seen is, it's basically
I like how they have a nice, smooth, streamlined design for Death instead of War, who was.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, think of the craziest animal you can think of. All right, a dragon with gigantic, saber-toothed teeth. Okay, take that head and put it on his shoulder. Think of another one. Put it on his other shoulder.
Oh wait, no, okay. Darksiders, the IP, and Red Faction, along with MX versus ATV, was purchased by Nordic Games.
Nordic. What the hell did they do?
What the hell did they do?
Yeah.
Do we want to know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
We kind of want to
That
see
pause
what
Brian has there is worrying me.
Let's see.
We kind of want to see whether they'll make the games or not, or to just buy it and hold it and sue everybody who makes this game that's similar to it.
Oh, okay, release history. All right. I was like, wait, hold on. Then, all right. They made. Don't they have any development studios? It
Are
does.
They made nothing.
Are they just a holding company?
They're a holding company because it seems like they acquired a lot of shit, but
Oh.
yeah.
So they're one of those people who are just gonna keep their hands on the IP and sue everybody who makes the game similar to it, huh?
I think so, yeah.
No, that sucks.
Well,
Okay,
tragic.
Joe Woody Entertainment, they got Painkiller, Titan's Quest, The Guild, Legend of K, Arcana, and that's all what they acquired. From THQ, they acquired Titan Quest, Darksiders, Red Faction, Frontlines, Fear of War, Juiced, Stuntman, Destroy All Humans, Deadly Creatures, Full Spectrum Warrior, and The Outfit. And from Atari, they got Silver and Desperados.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a little tragic.
Yeah.
They're all B titles, though. If you think about it.
And
Just because they're B titles don't mean they're bad.
Yeah, but this.
And they're based in Germany though.
Oh.
Yeah.
Damn you Germans.
Well, they could kill them in Company of Heroes.
Well, who got Company of Heroes?
Sega. Yeah.
Sega?
Yeah. Sega, right? Yeah, it was Sega.
Huh.
I don't know if they're gonna do anything with it though.
What do you mean? They could. Why not? I mean, they got Creative Assembly, so they could create a RTS subsidiary.
It'd be funny to see them if Sega combines the Total War team and the Company of Hero team together.
So you can control massive armies and hide them behind sand dunes or something.
Yeah, basically it's combined into one. Although I've been seeing Total War do that recently.
Okay, that is weird. Nordic Games is a publisher, but they haven't developed any games ever.
Then why the hell are they a publisher?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
So what do they publish?
Nothing.
No, they just got all the IPs from everybody else, but then they're just. It says that they're gonna be releasing MX versus ATV Supercross for Windows 360 and PS3 this year, and the Book of Unwritten Tales 2 for Windows.
What?
The Book of Unwritten Tales is a PC point and click game.
Yeah.
So they're probably a small publisher, but with
Lots of money.
valuable IP or something.
Yeah. Consider they got Well, the Darksiders, Red Faction, and
I mean, MX versus ATV is a pretty big franchise.
yeah,
Even though it's a B franchise, it's still a pretty big franchise.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what they acquired from THQ.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So were they just like sitting on their asses this entire time waiting for a company to die?
I guess so. They got founded in 2011.
Oh, okay, it's not that long ago.
Oh. So they probably haven't gotten their footing yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck, they might actually be made up by former THQ guys.
No,
They're not?
they're not.
Whatsoever?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
I don't
THQ
care what they do.
THQ is not in Germany. So
Oh yeah, you said it was in Germany.
yeah.
Oh fuck.
Okay, so yeah, next topic is lawmakers are thinking about revoking R&D tax credits for makers of violent video games. Meaning that if you make a violent video game, they're gonna take away your R&D tax break, which means that you're gonna have to pay more taxes on R&D costs if you make violent video games.
That's stupid.
Well, they're thinking about they're introducing that bill on Monday, and after that, they're gonna see whether it'll pass the House or not.
Well,
Probably not.
Here's the thing though, it's like movies are violent too, so and music can be violent too, so why don't they go after them?
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
they did
that-
a long time ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did.
And
But
then
the
it became
movies came out
hardcore.
of that rating system, I guess.
Yeah.
So
So
did
does-
video games.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But-
the video game rating system isn't as, well, I guess, harshly enforced.
Yeah. Well, this
Now
was
there's
introduced by the
films.
Republicans, though, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, movies essentially became an art. So,
So are video games.
to a degree, not to the
Which
degree
is
where
certain
like,
people, though.
not to the degree where movies are like,
No, pretty much to the same degree. Like you have your very, very, very good films that basically are artistic in every way, or the ones that are just damn good films. And you got the same with games. You got the crappy
I
stuff
mean-
that keeps getting pumped out like Call of Duty, and you got the really genuinely good stuff like Shadow of the Colossus, Journey, Ico, like the
Yeah.
truly artistic games.
but they're not
Actually, there's
accepted.
one artistic game which nobody gives credit to, but I think it's a huge credit. Marvel 64. No, you guys laugh, but that game invented the 3D camera.
It did.
I
I remember that little cloud guy on the camera.
Yeah, but I think the reason why they're introducing this bill is because, let's see, the Republicans are trying to cater to their constituents, which are mostly conservative parents. So, I guess those people don't play games, so they
They don't play them, they just buy them for their kids, and then they realize what they bought, and then they start
Yeah.
getting pissy at people.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, basically.
I think Dead Space 2's ad campaign wasn't helpful either.
Yeah, Dead Space kind of fucked the ball.
Your mom will hate Dead Space 2. Go buy this game.
Who does
Mom,
that?
get me Dead Space 2.
Who does that?
Yeah, I know.
It's like you're a video game developer. You're supposed to have people like you, not have them hate you.
Yeah, it's like, okay, no, I thought it was pretty childish when they like brought a bunch of moms to watch footage of Dead Space 2.
Oh, that's fucked up.
After that, all the mothers were like, what the fuck? You know what? Fuck it. I'm leaving here. I mean, I'm not watching this anymore. Then after the tagline was like, your mom will hate Dead Space 2. I was like, what the hell? That's not how.
If
That's
this
not
law
how you
does get
market
passed,
your
It's an
video game.
MAT game, and you're targeting the ad at teens? Man.
Yeah.
if that law does get passed, I know who I'm gonna blame.
I mean, yeah, it's like the developers are also partly to blame for making terrible ads like that.
Yeah. But, it's just R&D
But the
tax
parents are more
credits.
to blame because they're the ones who make the final say on who plays their games. Really, their kids.
Well, it's mostly
Yeah,
R&D
but
tax
then-
credits, so it's going to...
There's still I still see way too many dumb stories of parents who start complaining to employees just because they didn't pay attention when they bought GTA 5 for little Timmy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean,
yeah. Who the hell would buy GTA 5 for, like, a 12-year-old? Seriously, man.
Oh wait. Oh no. What was it? I read an article by a GameStop worker who had that exact same problem. Every time people would come in, grown adults would come in and buy GTA 5 right when it got released for their kid. And a worker would be like, "How old is your child, sir? Because I know you're not gonna play it." They're like, "Oh, he's only like 12," and it's like, you don't want him to play this game. There are torture scenes in this game. And the parents look him right in the face, and he says that all the parents say this to him all the time. It's like, but all his friends have it.
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
terrible
And he
argument.
just stares at them. He's like, "This is rated M. You're a gangster. You killed people." And he tries to explain it, but doesn't like go like you're stupid at that one moment. And then he's like, "Okay, but don't come complaining to me." And then they come back the next day or like a week later, and he gets really mad at them.
Yeah.
I think it's mostly because adults don't comprehend how violent video games can get.
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh, this is because like I'm sure like most adults, like the last video games they've seen is probably like Pac-Man or Mario."
It's like how bloody it can be. They probably just add the color red or something.
Yeah, and then they see it, and they're like, "Oh shit, this got
Yeah.
realistic."
That is one of the problems. Like, there are too many people of like the older generations, like pre-video game generations, who still have not grasped the concept of simulations looking more and more realistic. This ain't your old black and white films now. This
Yeah.
gets intense.
Actually, would you say a game like Skyrim, will 12-year-olds be able to play it?
It's hard to say. I mean, because the rating system does have flexibility when it comes to the actual like graphical content of the game. Like something like Skyrim, it's violent, but Skyrim is actually really only violent to the extent of a PG-13 movie pushing the boundaries.
I mean, it's not like you're gutting somebody or anything.
It's not Dead Space violent.
Yeah.
It's actually there's actually quite a small amount of blood compared to like God of War or something.
Yeah.
God of War, you execute a single like bottom tier enemy and Kratos is literally showered with blood.
Yeah.
Whereas Skyrim, you kill an enemy. If you're lucky, you'll decapitate them. But at most, you'll just see a bit of blood spurt, and then a bit of spray on the ground, and then they'll be dead. And the spray will fade away over time to save memory.
I was at GameStop the other day, like 3 or 4 days ago. After some kid came in, he was looking for a game, and the guy was like, "Okay, so what game are you looking for?" He's like, "I'm looking for open world game." He's like, "Okay, so what's your favorite kind of game right now?" And here's like Prototype 2, and this kid was like 8 or 9.
Prototype.
What?
Yeah, I was like, "Prototype 2, what?" He's like, "Yeah, I want something open world like that." So the guy was like, "Okay, how about Skyrim?" The mom's like, "Oh, what's that?" Like,